Hello, beautiful people. Once again, welcome back to the Babygirl Diaries. I'm your lovely host, Anthony Chambru. I hope your day went well wherever you're listening. And if it hasn't, why did my voice just do that? Anyway, and if it hasn't, it's okay because there is always better days ahead. I'm just gonna dive straight into today's topic. So, comparing yourself. I gotta admit, I've done this myself in the past, if not on a daily basis, actually. And I'm pretty sure you have compared yourself to other people. It's just that we all have our different reasons to why we do so. Before I continue, I just want to say I'm not judging anyone who compares themselves to others, or if you're super competitive. I actually think it's a healthy thing to do, to a certain extent, of course. Like, don't be overdoing it. When I'm talking about comparing to other people, when it comes to me, for example, body types. This one is the worst one for me. Like, I do this, way too much. I would say I don't look like the average girl, obviously, but I look like a normal person, but more like, I don't know, like on the heavier side, as some may say. I don't think I'm fat, but then again, I'm not slim either. So you get the picture, yeah. So the only thing is I have extra fat actually. No, let me rephrase that. I have extra fat on my lower abdomen, so it sucks because in today's society, that's considered to be not normal or beautiful. Apparently, you have to be skinny to be considered beautiful. I'm like, okay, but they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Beautiful looks different to different people. I'm focusing more on the physical appearance. Why did I say appearance like that? Physical appearance. I'm gonna do this from head to toe. I personally like to pay attention to detail, so let's start with hair. God is great, he's amazing. He literally created us all to look like how we look, to look this good, wow. Everyone has different hair textures, but mainly for me, I love my hair, but not always. It's hard to maintain, but you know what, today, we're gonna be positive. Yeah, it's hard to maintain, yes, but this is what makes it so special and beautiful. And I'm speaking to every black girl or woman out there that have hair insecurities. Like, girl, it's okay. Your hair looks good. There's some history about it, and it's something to be proud of. Embrace it, baby girl. Embrace it. There is so much detail in those curls. Whether you have brown, black, or you know what, even pink. No matter the color, it's still beautiful. And I know that 4C hair length can be a big challenge to some people, but let's be real with ourselves here. Honestly, it doesn't matter because you can do so many things with your hair. Even if you have really short hair, you can still do something with it, like dyeing it, put waves. This can be for both women and men. Our creativity is endless here. Some people choose to rock the afro. I don't know if is it just me, there is something about having afro hair, especially on a girl. It's so empowering to me. I feel like I'm ready to rule the world. Megan said, I'm that girl and I'll forever be that girl, period. Embrace your hair, girl. Seriously, my hair is unstoppable. Repeat with me. My hair is unstoppable. Yes, sis. That's more like it. Because if you don't love it, no one else will, girl. I will always feel the amount of times I've said today, but anyway, we are more, it's an advantage to compare to other cultures when it comes to hair because we can do so much more with it. It's almost everything. No, think about it. We can do box braids, fox locks. I don't know if they pronounce that right, but anyway. Dye our natural hair itself at your own risk, of course. I personally don't think my natural hair would be able to survive, but anyway, you can also wear wigs and with color too. If you're like me, you're scared to damage your natural hair. Regardless of the type of hairstyle you have, you will still look good. Feeling like you want to buy a wig is okay too. Like, it's fine. You only have one head. It's your hair. Show it love. Don't compare your hair to other people, because we all have different hair types for a reason, and it will be very boring if we all look the same. And yeah, moving on. This is mainly for the ladies and others. Oh my god, this is impossible to do. I'm trying my best not to make this explicit, but if your chest, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if it's smaller or bigger than the other girls, really, it's not a big deal. There's a good reason why you are the way you are. Remember, our genes play a big role in this, so please don't beat yourself up too much about it. I'm going to speak for myself here, but if you're like me, having, let's just put it this way, a slightly bigger chest is not as glamorous as people make it seem. It may look good physically, but behind the scenes, it's a different story. Number one, for me, they are heavy sometimes, okay? And before I carry on, I just want to say today's society has really brainwashed people. Like, your chest looks normal, girl. Like, it's completely fine the way it is. It's not supposed to look like two basketballs. And speaking of implants, I'm not bashing anyone who has them. Like, do your thing, girl. As long as you're happy within yourself and you're confident, that's all that matters. I'm starting to feel like talking about this particular part of the body might not be a good idea. I don't know. Well, I've said it already. I can't take that back. So listen at your own risk. And sorry, mom, if you're listening, but I promise you it's for confidence and self-love purposes only. Moving on to the stomach. Well, my stomach in particular, like I said in last week's episode, I'm insecure about it. But you know what? I'll get through it with time. To all my girls that look like me, it's okay. We will get through it. Beauty is in the belly too. I just thought about something actually most people don't talk about, which is belly buttons. They should be cleaned on a daily, because apparently it could start smelling and you could catch an infection if you don't clean it properly, and if you don't like dry it enough after a shower and stuff. I think this might be more common with people who have bigger stomachs than the average person. So yeah, keep that in mind. Next we have cellulite and stretch marks. Like, girl, relax. It's normal. There's nothing to panic about. It's part of being a woman and being human. I actually like the way stretch marks look on the skin. Oh, and men can have them as well. Not sure if they have a different name because they're men. But yeah, this sounds so stupid. But anyway. But yeah, they can have them too. And it's completely normal. Next, we have toes. It doesn't matter the size or shape of your toenails. They look good however they look. Well, mine are different. You know what? I have small, cute feet. I don't even care what nobody says about this. My feet are cute, okay? Although my family says otherwise. I'm not going to expose them or anything. But a few of them say my feet look like duck feet. Like, are you kidding me? Of all the things, like, duck feet? Like, this is what I have to put up with, like, on a daily basis. Like, sometimes I'm just like, wow. I'm currently a size 5, and sadly, my feet will be the same size forever. And my height, I'm currently 5'1". And because of my genetics, I'm going to be this height for life. I could be 40 years old and I will still be the same height. Like, it's sad, but like always, I always say, like, It is what it is. Moving on to other things, money. Do not compare your lifestyle or financial situation to other people, because trust me, it will leave you feeling like you're not good enough and overwhelmed. The next thing you can do, the best thing actually, the best thing you can do is to be grateful for how much you already have, because there is someone out there who is in a much worse situation than you are. And this is not to shame anyone or make them feel like rubbish. It's just to make a point, because honestly, even I'm nowhere near where I want to be financially. And the sad thing is, as humans, we will always want more and more. My question is, when will it ever be enough? Personally, I always say, until I win 30 million in the lottery, well, I wish, never gonna happen, I will never have enough money. I'm kidding. Let's not be greedy. Let's appreciate the little or big we have and encourage ourselves to give and, share with others who, like with the little we have. Let's share with others. Sharing is caring. Also, we should learn to appreciate the friends and family we have, because not everyone has that. So don't take them for granted. Speaking of financial situations, I know it's the beginning of October, but Christmas is still around the corner, okay? Like, things have been difficult lately financially for pretty much everyone. So if you're lucky enough to receive Christmas presents, please don't compare yourself to your friends or other people because you will feel like trash. And in all honesty, it's not worth stressing about. Lately, I just feel like, I don't know, some people really receive like Christmas presents, but then they don't even believe in God. I'm like, let's be real here. Like, some of the people just want presents for the sake of presents. Like, they don't actually know the true meaning behind it. Like, they don't know the true meaning behind Christmas, which is kind of sad. But anyway, let's carry on. So yeah, Christmas is around the corner, and don't stress too much about it. You will be fine. Lately, I haven't been expecting too much from people. Like, it's best to stand on your 2 feet, on your own 2 feet. And if you can afford Christmas presents, buy some for yourself. In this life, it's nice to be independent and not always depend on everyone for everything. And yes, I know, it's easier said than done. It all just depends on, I don't know, I guess like the country's financial situation, especially right now. Like, different countries have different financial situations, but I would say majority of every country in this world is really struggling. So it just, it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. We gotta keep going, and we're all gonna be fine. We will get through this. So just stand on your 2 feet and take care of yourself. Literally, like, that's the best thing you can do. And honestly, do what you can do and be very humble for what you have, and don't be complaining all the time, because honestly, like, just be grateful. Literally. Last thing I want to talk about is school. This one is a big one because it's a bit controversial. School is great, it's amazing, but the worst thing you can do is compare yourself to other students. Like, please don't do that. You will start to have low self-esteem and feel like you're not as smart as your friend or something. But the truth is, that's not true. It's simply not true. You're great. You're smart. You're talented in your own unique way. So don't doubt yourself at all. Don't get me wrong, comparing yourself to other people or other students is healthy sometimes. Like I said before, like in my previous episode, it just creates a sense of pushing yourself to want to do better and discover your full potential, but we all are good at something, I'm sure, at least one thing. Even if it's one subject, remember that your brain is different to everyone, so you can learn at your own pace, basically. If you are a fast learner and people are jealous at you or they laugh at you, it doesn't matter, because you're good enough. It's a blessing to be smart. Matter of fact, you're a genius. And one day, who knows, you might just invent the greatest thing on earth. Also, if you're a slow learner, actually, I don't like that phrase, like the way of saying it. But basically, if you're someone who requires extra support with your academic studies, that's totally okay too. You're just as deserving of all the positive things in life, just like everyone else. Take your time. Don't worry about it. You will get there. All you need is extra support and extra time, and you can still achieve amazing things in your life. Don't feel pressured or discouraged by other people because you're a star. And at the end of the day, you're good enough no matter what, okay? Overall, or in inclusion. What did I say? Inclusion? In conclusion, oh my gosh. All I'm saying is love your body no matter what it looks like. Because it's the heart that's the most important thing. You could look like Beyonce, but if you have a horrible, evil heart, then, well, no one will like you. They'll probably want to use you for your body. And remember, your body is a temple, so please treat it with love and respect. Thank you, guys, and that is all for today. I hope you live this episode feeling happy and confident. I will see you on the next episode. Have a fabulous week. Toodles!